.com. So hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Sculptural element to my work. So I'm creating smaller clusters of them, storing them in a hot box, and then applying them all to one larger one. This is an efficient way of make a lot of parts and then stick them all together. For this piece, it's going to be about a 2-hour process. I'm into about an hour. We're going to the color box, come and look at the color box. There's some other small groupings as well. They're just stored.
This is Tucson, and he's making a gather for the next AaronTate project. Tucson is Aaron's assistant, and this is a small gather. This is going to be another molecular piece. He's going back in for another gather to make it larger. Tucson, what temperature is this at?
Right now it's at
2150 degrees. This glass. Now what he's doing is cooling his pipe, because what happens is his little blowpipe gets really hot when he gathers. So they've come up with this really nice piece of equipment here to cool the pipe so your hands don't get fried whenever you're trying to work. Tucson is now going to take the gather and block it out. This piece of equipment that he's using as a block, and all it does is just make a nice moil on the glass. And Tucson's making a small bubble here. You can see the little bubble now forming. Well, it's pretty hot, so there the bubble goes. Good job, Tucson. Now he's going to let Aaron take over. And AaronTate is going to begin the work on the molecular piece. Now blocking it out one more time, and I'll let him tell you what he's doing.
Now gluing in preparation for a gather.
We're going in for another gather right here so you can have a larger piece. I know it's hard to see with the really hot furnace open. Aaron's got another gather. He'll be coming on over to the pipe cooler again. Tate's work can be viewed at your private collection art gallery and in Tarleton University's also. This is what a project he's working on now. And they're huge, molecular, beautiful chandelier. It's going to be on the 3rd story on down at Tarleton University.
There's that one grouping over there. Get a shot of.
Okay. Yay! Dr. DeTavio is going to be very pleased. Dr. DeTavio is the president of Tarleton University. And that's part of the A&M school system.
Getting to inflate the bubble to shape a large sphere.
And what are you doing right there?
Neckline, I'm cutting in a neckline, which is where you can take it off of the pipe later.
What he does for the neckline is to ensure when he breaks it off the piece and they put it on a puntee, which we'll show you later, the piece will break off nicely. So they have to put in that neckline with that big, large, what they call jacks.
Stop.
And Aaron, can you tell him why you're going back to the glory hole?
Just to get a little bit of a final shape on it. I'm close to the desired finished size and shape. I need to tighten up the neckline a little bit. I'll run this kind of a round mold around it a little.
That's a neat tool.
Then I'm going to blow one last time.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Alright. Yes.
It's very important that the pieces remain at a temperature that they're not going to cool too fast. And so what he's doing right now is heating a certain spot that he wants to. Why are you heating that spot?
In this case, I intend to blow a hole right through the bottom of this. It is part of how I'm attaching it to the metal structure. Blow, please. Now there's a hole in it, and I can shape that hole and make it larger as long as it's hot right there. There. And so now when I break it off with the blowpipe, I'll have a hole straight through this. So this is my structural ball. It's going to support a number of other ones.
Thank you.
I cut some molecules on it.
Can you explain why it's so important that they stay at the temperature and that's why you're going back to the glory hole?
Yeah, all glass has to be kept within the parameters of being too hot and it loses its shape, or on the opposite end being too cold and it cracks and breaks. So it's just a matter of gauging all of those temperatures within a piece, or elements on a piece, or temperature variance you have. So it's a bit tricky, but we have torches constantly going back to the glory hole to keep an equal temperature throughout when that's stable.
What he's doing right now is he's making the molecule. Go ahead. Wow. How fun.
And flip, please.
Going back to the glory hole to ensure the temperature like he was explaining a second ago. So the big structure and the small structures that he just put on will be at the same temperature, ensuring less breakage. What a beautiful piece. And Aaron is going to repeat that. Can you tell us why your passion for glass started? And
Turn, please. It's just a medium. The moment I saw it, I was captivated. And so blessed to be able to do it. It's very fulfilling.
is it true that it's a constant liquid that hardens? There it is, concentration.
Alright, now we are going to hunty it up, which means I want to build it from the front out, so I'm going to change the axis of the piece so that it fits in with my overall design.
Great. And the piece once again, Tucson. And Tucson, what is your real name? Tucson, what is your real name? Tucson Signs by Tucson. Tucson is another glass artist that you'll be able to find at your private collection art gallery. Makes beautiful jewelry. And I'm going to move over. Aaron also gives lessons here in Dallas, Texas at Mars Art Studio. And you can inquire about that at your private collection art gallery, Granbury.
Alright, bring this around. Honey up. You're going to honey up. Bring it down.
What he's doing is punning up. That means he is going to actually transfer that little punny right there to the main piece that they're working on.
Alright, stuff it on right there.
Right there. That's nice. Okay, now he's going to break it off from the flow pole. Beautiful. The piece is getting a little large, so to ensure it's transferring in and out, they open the door to the glory hole. I don't know if you can see that or not. 2,000 degrees. Nice. Beautiful.
the molecules I put on, I have to fire polish out the cut marks so that they're not sharp and jagged, but smooth and polished. So that's a time-consuming part of the process.
And once again, back to the glory hole.
Finite amount of recording time, I would wait until closer to the end because that's going to be the best part.
Okay.
So I'm just going to...
Aaron's worked with Martin Blank, who is a famous glass blower that did the Tacoma, Washington Glass Museum installation, among others, on and off for 12 years. He's worked with Chihuly and a number of amazing other glass artists.
Alright, again.
Get out of the way. And now he is going to, again, pick up yet another piece. That is awesome. You can see this molecular design just growing. And this is just one small piece of the installation that's going to be into Charleston University. All these molecular forms are going to hang down and cascade over a stairwell. And back into the glory hole for...
I like the shape, so I'm equalizing the whole thing in preparation to knock it off and put it in the anneal.
Can you say that again? Sorry, he's not going to say it again. Please?
Alright, last flash.
Will you say the annealing part over? Please?
All glass needs to be annealed, which is cooling down to room temperature while alleviating all stresses that pieces don't crack.
So what they're about to happen now is this is the last stage, and Aaron is